Wait, did Donald Trump just say he's reopening Alcatraz? Yes, the notorious prison island once home to America's most feared criminals could be coming back, but not as a museum. Trump wants it back in business, as a real prison. In this video, we'll break down Trump's bold new proposal, the wild history of Alcatraz, why people are angry, and why some are cheering him on. Let's dive in. At a recent rally, Donald Trump stunned the crowd when he proposed reopening Alcatraz as a high-security federal prison. He said America's prisons are overcrowded, too soft, and failing to deal with repeat violent offenders. According to Trump, we need a place to send the worst of the worst. His words, a prison like no other, isolated, tough, no nonsense. And where better than Alcatraz, a symbol of fear, punishment, and no escape? He didn't just mention it, he doubled down. He said he'd push to make it operational again if he returns to the White House. Let's be honest, Alcatraz isn't just a prison, it's the prison. Located on a rocky island in the middle of San Francisco Bay, it once housed legends like Al Capone, Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz. The prison operated from 1934 to 1963 and was known for being escape-proof. Its icy waters and strong currents made breaking out almost impossible, or so they thought. In 1962, 3 inmates tunneled out and vanished. Their fate? Still a mystery. They were never found. By 1963, Alcatraz was shut down due to high costs and deteriorating infrastructure. But the myth never died. It became a tourist attraction drawing over 1 million visitors every year. Now Trump wants to turn this historical site back into a fully functioning prison fortress. So why is Trump pushing this? According to his team, it's about deterrence and symbolism. They believe a modern Alcatraz sends a tough message to repeat violent offenders that there's a line you don't cross. They also argue it could reduce overcrowding in other federal prisons. Alcatraz, being isolated, could hold gang leaders and inmates considered a threat to other prisoners or the public. And let's not ignore the politics. Tough on crime has always been part of Trump's playbook. To his supporters, this plan looks strong, bold, and unapologetic. But to critics, it's a nightmare. The reaction has been fierce. First, there's the cost. Reopening Alcatraz isn't cheap. The infrastructure is falling apart. The buildings are old and crumbling from decades of saltwater exposure. Estimates say it would cost hundreds of millions to renovate, plus the daily costs of running a prison on an island. Then there's the symbolism. Native American groups are furious. Why? Because in 1969, indigenous activists occupied Alcatraz for over a year in protest of broken treaties. It became a powerful symbol of resistance and reclaiming the land. Reopening it as a prison, they say, disrespects that legacy and erases history. Others argue this idea pushes America backward toward punishment, not rehabilitation. Criminal justice experts aren't sold either. Many say it's just a political stunt. One expert said, "This is a museum, not a solution to modern crime." They argue that focusing on education, rehabilitation, and reducing sentencing disparities would have more impact than reviving an infamous prison. There's also the problem of logistics. Everything, food, supplies, staff, would need to be shipped in by boat. What happens in a storm? What about medical emergencies? This isn't the 1930s anymore. Running a prison on a remote island in 2025 is a very different and very expensive task. Still, not everyone is against it. Some Americans say crime is out of control, and they're tired of what they see as a system that's too lenient. They see Alcatraz as a bold symbol, a no-nonsense solution. Trump's plan, to them, says, enough is enough. Some supporters even argue that the tourist revenue could help offset costs. So, will this actually happen? For now, it's just a proposal. No laws have been passed, no funds have been allocated. But if Trump wins and sticks to this idea, things could move quickly. The bigger question is, should it happen? Is reopening Alcatraz the solution to America's crime problem? Or is it just a flashy throwback with more symbolism than substance? What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're curious to hear both sides. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious.